Hi, Julie Torrance here. So we're going to be finishing up our bugs and butterfly journal. I wanted to show you, I bought these little bees because I thought they would be cute on the cover, but they're metal. I thought they were going to be plastic with a gold paint, but no, they're metal. So we'll see if we're going to add those. So I found this ribbon that I thought would be a really cool closure. I like that. So I'm going to set that aside for now. And let's start out with the lace. What do you say? I know I asked if we wanted to do lace together and the yeses won. So that's what we're going to start out with. I do like to use Fabri-Tac for that. Another Beacon product. I like their products. I haven't used that many of their products, but I love their website that is so comprehensive as to what their glues will and won't do, and any precautionary measures and what have you. Because they sell like oil drums full of their product to businesses that use a lot of adhesives, like the automotive industry. But then there's us that go to the Dollar Tree and buy it, buy the little bottles. And no, I didn't get that bottle of Fabri-Tac from the Dollar Tree, so don't rush over there and look for it. What I get from the Dollar Tree is this one, the foam and poster board adhesive, which is same company, but Fabri-Tac is just a little bit stronger. But if I hadn't looked at that website, I wouldn't have known to even check that out. So here we are. This piece is particularly curly, but I thought, well, Fabri-Tac, it'll get it in line. And I'm just putting this tiniest of bead that I can, but I am making sure that there is glue all along the line. Sometimes you'll just get like a glue thread, sort of like when you're doing hot glue. That's not enough. All right, now this is going to be a little bit of a wrangle, but we can do it. We can do it. All right, don't you guys get stuck in the wrong spot. Oy, oy. Okay, now I gotta get more serious here. I realize that you probably can see it less the way I'm doing it now, but you saw the struggle. So on it goes. And Fabri-Tac does stick pretty quick. I wouldn't say it's cured, but I wasn't worried about getting the lace down to just where it would hold while it's got this wave that it wants to do. Okay, that looks sharp. Leave it alone. Keep going. This was a fun journal. Okay, this is not a piece of lace. This is a piece of the, oh, what do you call this? I'm not textile oriented. Let me just think while I glue. Salvage edge, I think is what that's called. But it's extra heavy duty. And it's got cool writing, and it's got the little color bits on it. And I just think it's really cool for a junk journal. Really cool. Yep. I like to use it for closures. I like to use it for the faux lace edging. What a difference to put this piece on compared to that wobbly lace. Isn't that cool? See, I love that. Those colors like that. Okay. Oh, gluing my book together. It'll be fine. Here's another salvage. But I thought this would be cool on here. Oh, look at Fabri-Tac. If you don't use it, it just bloobs out on its own. Well, let's get that bloob all the way down. There we go. And you know, you don't have to be on the extreme bitter edge. There's one of those strings I was talking about. I've never seen other people's Fabri-Tac string like that. Does yours? Let me know in the comments. Now, when you're putting lace or salvage edge or whatever you're putting on the edge like that, if you're putting anything on, don't stretch it tight because then it'll just wrinkle up your page when it relaxes. But you do want it, you know, as you don't want it completely bumpy like you didn't even try. Yeah, I had a feeling we might have had some glue renegade here. I'll just take that off. Okay, moving on. There's our middle. Look, we're halfway done, folks. This one's pretty delicate, and I've got another glue blob going on, so I'm just going to pull that off because this is not as robust as that was, that salvage edge. This is like the polar opposite. All right, now I just gave my glue a couple of hits, hoping it'll go sink down again instead of blurbing up, but we'll see. I guess it just feels to me like it's too expensive to have it be wasted all those blurbs in a paper towel. Okay. Now there's a little weird seam where the manufacturer kind of tried to put two pieces together. Or I may have gotten this off of a piece of clothing. I honestly am not sure. It doesn't matter to me. Again, junk journal, right? If that was someone's reject piece, well, I'm not rejecting it. Now this piece is shorter. Can you see that? So I didn't mind pulling out a piece of heavier lace just because I think we can handle it. And I think it'll be a good look. Look at this. Do you guys have this? I've never seen other people that I watch have that. Maybe I should go to the Beacon site, to the .com. It is a .com. I think it's just beacon.com. I should go to the site. Maybe they have a search. How do you keep your glue from blurbing? I'm sure it'll come right up. Said nobody. All right, I'm just trying to decide. Honestly, it looks the same to me on both sides. Isn't this easy? I mean, really. This is not a complex thing to do, and I just think it adds so much. Look at that. What could be prettier? Oh, and I just thought this one, because this has like a little white where the printer didn't quite catch it. You know what I mean? And I just thought, well, this would be cool. And I can remember when I cut this, I thought it might be a little long because this piece is just for some reason a little bit shorter. So I'm going to take a little bit off. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, that's better. All right. Look, look. I've got a case of the blurbs. What I think is honestly happening is I've got an air bubble behind the glue, and every time I stop, the way the earth is made, it wants to blurb because the air is trying to get out. But it's going to have to be patient, I'm afraid. Okay, this goes this way. I get my lace from clothing that I get at the thrift shop. I also get it from my sister, who is an avid and genius sewer. She sends me scraps. And there's a fabric store right in my neighborhood called Fields Fabrics. And they put out, I'm just adding a little more glue, trying to. They put out these little bags, and they're like $1.99, $2.99. And what they are is the ends of bolts. And then they also have a clearance section where you'll see bolts of this lace for like 10 cents a yard. So, but generally, if it's something really, really fancy like this, it either came from my sister or it was in one of those little packs. Yeah, we had a little overage. It's okay. Everything will be fine. So this journal is spoken for, but we'll be starting another one soon. Oh, I was going to tell you, if you want to make a journal along with me, my next journal is going to be a bag journal. So I have a small bag. It's craft colored, and it's from a shop, but it has those little handles on it, you know, like a little shopping bag about the size of a lunch bag. So I'm going to be making a journal with that. I'm sorry I didn't bring it with me. It's not exactly handy, and I don't want to have you wait while I run and get it, but it's there. But I think you'll like it. I lost my paper towel. Did I throw it away? Well, I'm going in the trash to get another one. There we go. Okay. There's one more. Black. And this really needs a thin coat. Let me see if I have it. See, some of these, I sincerely can't tell. Well, if I can't tell, I hope other people can't tell. All right, art glitter glue. Your show is going to be over soon. I do want a thin bead if I can get away with it. There we go. All right. Oop, string. So are you working on some art today? Working in an art journal, or maybe doing some magazine harvesting? That's always fun. I'm going to be doing that again soon because my little magazine stash, my little magazine cutouts are running out. I did a big purge this weekend, and I got rid of a lot of stuff that I thought I might use at some point. Turns out I haven't used it for a while. Out it goes. I don't have the storage. Okay, now look at that. Isn't that cute? When it's closed, when it's open, I think it's beautiful. I really do. I like this big one. All right, now the cover. I had this left over in my ephemera, and I thought it was so pretty that I thought I would put this on the cover. What do you think? I think it's gorgeous. Yep. Okay, before I put that on though, I'm going to put 4 corners on. And it goes this way. See? Just like that. But we need to add a little glue. The burbling glue. Okay. I just, I'm going to put it on here because this is so narrow that I can't get it in there, and I don't want to open this up, because boy, once you get like a crease or something in there, there is no getting it out. You're stuck. All right, now just slide on. There you go. Good job. And then I have a little plier. Of course. Ah, strings. Of course, I got glue on the cover. On the metal. I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna roll it off when I'm done. I want a clean piece of paper towel. I want to give it a couple of folds. It's too big. I can't operate with it that big. Okay, I've got my little pliers, but I don't want to put a dent in the front if I can avoid it. I may not have avoided it, but we'll see. Oh yeah, it's got dents. That's all right. And plenty of glue. Wow. Well, I'm not going to use that much glue next time. Leave it alone. The more I mess with it, the worse it'll get. Okay. Let's put another one on. And less glue. We don't need all that on the front and on the top and on my hands and just everywhere. Now these corners I bought at the craft warehouse. They're from American Crafts. Okay. I think I'm going to need to get a flatter plier next time. That's fine. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, for crying in a bucket. Just a tad bit of glue, not too much. I've like reduced it by half, and I reduced it by half again. The paper towel doesn't seem to be doing anything, so I'm just gonna pinch it like that. Make it look like it's a design. You pay more for that. I'm only teasing. But I am going to look at them. Oh, for crying out loud. I am going to look at them and see if I can kind of match them up. Okay. Oh, I'll be glad to be done with this today. Ugh. Not talking about the journal, I'm talking about the glue. Oh, and it's taken my nail polish off too. Well, it does that because it's made out of acetone. It's all right. Okay, so I think I have, let's go to the, what's the cover? This is. All right, so I have 2 dents in that one. So I'll put 2 dents in this one. Well, that means 4. I guess I should have said I have 4 dents. So now I'm just putting 4 dents in all of them. And see, once is a mistake, twice is a technique. There. All right. I still think it looks better than the way the corners were. I really do. And this one needs work. Don't play with it. Let it dry. Then it's easy to get off. Okay. Now, this. Let's put that on. And I am going to use the Fabri-Tac for this, because this is gel medium, which it is matte, which will make it a little easier to adhere, but it's plastic. So let's use a strong glue, getting it around the edge first. Okay. I think that's good. And if the edges still want to creep up, I can get in there and touch it up. I don't finish a journal like this today and put it out in the mail today. You know what I mean? It's got to sit a minute and just be. Glue, dry, anything else that wants to shift or change, just let it all happen. And then I'm going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb and make sure that things are definitely down. And I knew because of the curve, this would be harder to put on than, like, let's say stickers and stuff that I've used in the past. Even washi tape, you know, it is more apt to conform. This is just, what is it? Don't tell me. Scrapbook paper. It's scrapbook paper with a layer of collage on both sides. So it's, and it wasn't, it's cheap paper. So it wasn't real heavy. Okay. I think that looks sweet. I got a little glue on the cover. All right, where did my ribbon go? Here we go. Let's tie her up. And thank you for being here today. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, I have to concentrate when I make a bow. It's not even really a bow. Please consider liking and subscribing. It helps my channel a lot. And in my next video, we're going to be working on ephemera and things like that to get ready for my next project. Okay. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you all in another video. Bye.